Hello. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is I'm going to be muting the game. I wonder if this is a setting. Hold on. Reading through the benchmark settings to see if there's a full screen toggle for the 1.0 one, because it is locked in window mode. Don't think so. There is indeed a 1.0 benchmark. We're gonna be watching all of them. I've done my due diligence here. I've gotten all of them. I've gone through the character creator on all of them except for Dawntrail, where I just imported my character. I have played the first 10 seconds of each of them to get the sound levels right, and made sure to fix the resolution settings so it all looks good. So yeah, we have everything from 1.0 to 7.0. So we have quite a few of them to look at right here. So I'm gonna mute the game, which made it very quiet, which means you might hear the fan now that it's this quiet. Okay, 1.0 benchmark. What, can you get all the old ones? I don't remember where I got them from. It's been a few weeks since I downloaded all of them. Okay, so we're gonna have to do screen capture for this. So for 1.0, right, you don't get the actual character creator. You get to pick from a few preset characters. Now, random, I don't know if it makes a random character or just randomly picks from one of these. No idea. I would assume it picks from one of these. But this character almost looks like mine anyway. So, for a while, I was like, maybe it would be funny if we played Lalafell for the first one, because there's no actual creator. But genuinely, this just looks like my character, but with darker skin. So he has a different hairstyle as well, and that's about it. Otherwise, he kind of looks like my character completely. So I figure we'll play this one for 1.0, right? So, YouTube, strap in. We're watching all the benchmarks. Starting with 1.0 right here, and then we're going to go through all of them. And when we get to Dawntrail, we're actually going to have a look in the character creator as well, because there is a new playable race. Or you can play as female Rothgar coming in Dawntrail. So we're going to have a look at that as well, because I haven't seen any of these. I've seen the first 15 seconds of the Dawntrail one. That's the only exception, because I wanted to do face comparisons of characters now with the graphical update. That's the only part I've seen out of any of these. So let's actually dive into this and see what all the benchmarks look like. Let's go. I'm gonna have my game running in the background. I don't care about the score of the actual benchmark. That's not important. Just want to see what they have in the benchmark, you know? And this one is sadly locked to window mode, so we can't do much about that. One 1.0. Never played 1.0. I've only seen the documentary. So this was 2010. There's a lot of detail and stuff in here. But I guess that was one of the problems they had, right? They put so much detail into things that the game was unable to run properly.
Here.
Feel.
Feel.
And?
Think.
Oh, okay. So I was expecting her to throw us a curveball there, but she didn't. Dalamud? In the 1.0 benchmark, or is this something else? Ishtola? Okay. This is kind of cool.
Hurry back to your cabin, friend, lest you become the sea's next victim.
Doesn't even sound like the Realm Reborn voice. Though to be fair, I don't really remember what she sounds like.
Brave one.
I just know that doesn't sound familiar at all. Yeah, I can't do anything about the Nvidia logo. Is that Steve Bloom? Sounds a lot like Steve Bloom. I don't think it is, but could be. Leviathan, Leviathan, dun, dun. Leviathan, Leviathan. I had a voice in 1.0. Merlwib? No.
Make yourself useful, Scrag.
It does sound like Steve Bloom a lot.
You're running away. Now they're coming back. What's going on?
Never seen anything like it.
I've never seen anyone actually cast their spells. Because no one figured out how the menus worked.
Brace yourself.
That looks like Leviathan to me. Oh. Is it? It looks slightly different. Is it still gonna keep playing this scene? Oh, no. Land ho!
A sight for me sore eyes.
Limsa Lumensa. There's a lot of loading involved in this one. Oh, that was it. That was the whole benchmark for 1.0. That was weird. When I upload this to YouTube, I might put that on the end as like an extra thing because it's, you know. Why does it show graphics card 3 times? I don't know. Maybe I have 3 of them and you know, plugged in. I don't know why it shows the graphics card 3 times. I don't know. That was a very fun look at you know, the game before it was the game, you know. Very different in a way. Didn't really feel like, I don't know, like it was testing out the capabilities of your computer by doing a lot of weird stuff. It felt more like a regular cutscene. But I don't know, maybe that's how they roll with these. As I said, I'm probably going to use this at the end of the YouTube video. So I'm going to put right here, I'm going to say, thank you for watching, YouTube. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you all next time. And as for the stream, because we're getting it in the right order, we're going to keep going. Okay. 9.88 load time. Yeah, I mean, I spent most of that in the loading screens, I feel. So it was a lot of them. Okay. Now, I should probably stay over on this side. And if I remember correctly, there was a watermark around here, so I should probably go up a bit. Let's see. Realm Reborn benchmark. I think this one snaps to full screen, because if it's not full screen, it's impossible to move to my main monitor. Same with the Heavensward one. Because like I said, I started them to test the sound levels, and for some reason, Realm Reborn and Heavensward swap to my third monitor, and I'm unable to move them unless they're windowed or full screen. If they're windowed full screen, they just lock to my third monitor, and it's impossible to change. Even if I change in the settings, it doesn't change anything. So that's fun. Okay, this is gonna be, hold on, I need to do this and then screen capture and then move that camera over. No, goddamn. Okay, hold on, everything's just going off the rails. So we're doing that, and then we're putting it up a bit in the air so we have the watermark thing. Okay, here we go. A Realm Reborn 2.0 official benchmark. Let's go. It's gonna snap to full screen soon on my main monitor. Yes. Here we go. A Realm Reborn. Okay. Doing dragons already, huh? There I am. Even though I was a Midlander for the first 40, 45 levels, we're doing my current Highlander look. Woo! Getting a decent amount of action. Seeing all the jobs. Oh. Hey, it's like in the cinematic. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. More friends! So many chocobos. Damn. I don't think I've ever seen that many chocobos on screen at once. It's fun that the benchmark that starts the current game has you as a paladin, because the last one also has you as a paladin. And then we have Dawntrail, but that doesn't count. That's not out yet. The game is. The benchmark's out. What is Ifrit doing here? Oh boy. Yes! Sick. That is beautiful. So tranquil, so serene. Look at all the jobs hanging out. Being friends. Oh yeah, I can't add eyebrows to my character in The Realm Reborn, so... Enjoy seeing that. Oh, okay. Moogle male. Coming in out of nowhere. Bam, bam, bam. Like, there are so many hard cuts away from both fights and music in this. It's really funny. So they're using like a level 20 dungeon as the display of endgame prowess. Oh. I do love me some good Dragoon action. For A Realm Reborn, I mained a monk. For context. He's fine. That dragon is fine. Don't worry. He's completely fine. Oh. Oh. No end screen. Okay. Score 24,313 with the main game running in the background. Extremely high. There you go. That was A Realm Reborn. Cool. Let's check out Heavensward, shall we? Where is the Heavensward launcher? Okay, so 2.0 doesn't save screenshots like the Dawntrail one did. Because I have used the Dawntrail launcher to, as I said earlier, screenshot the face at the start. That's all I've seen from that one. Let's see, get rid of that. What about A Realm Reborn world benchmark character? I guess it's playing too. Wait, there's a Realm Reborn world benchmark? Yeah, this was the character one, apparently. I don't know what the... Because this one's called FFXIV ARR bench character. So there's a world one? Let's see if it's like a gig or something. We can try and get it. Realm Reborn benchmark, world benchmark. It's half a gig. Let's do it. Why not? Uh, 40 seconds. Hope the stream holds. Let's do this. So we're not just sitting here in silence. Hup. All right. Okay. We have it. Let's see here. The other ones don't have world versions, right? It's just a Realm Reborn. Bench, world. Okay, let's see here. Now we have to do some setting stuff. Before we can get this up and running. There we go. That created an INI file. Settings. Here we go. Maximum. There we go. Turn off radial blur, because why on God's green earth do you want to have that? Was there a sound setting? There's no sound setting. Okay. So this one might blare a bit for a few seconds until I can turn it down in my settings. Okay. Bear with me here. Here we go. Are you kidding me? Oh, just muted it when I tabbed out of it? This is the same, isn't it? Isn't this just the same thing? Looks the same, to me at least. I think this is just the same one, but like with a pre-made character. Honestly. Yeah, I'm willing to do one of these because I feel like that's just the same thing, but without personalized characters. So I'm gonna do one of those. Let's see here. They don't play well with your PC. Let's see here. Heaven's Word. Here we go. I'm really excited about this one because I absolutely love Heavensward. It's probably my second favorite expansion now. I think Shadowbringers might be better. As just a complete package, I think Shadowbringers is a better expansion. But Heavensward is fighting for that position, dude. Heavensward is so good. If I take into consideration of all zones and stuff like that, I think Shadowbringers might beat it out. But otherwise, Heavensward has been my absolute favorite since the day I finished it. Because goddamn, it's so good. But now, let's dive into it, shall we? Let's see here. Heavensward. Not Shadowbringers. Heavensward. Ooh, my favorite Dark Knight set. An aura, okay. Sick. This is the first dungeon of Heavensward, I think. Looks like it. Machinist, Astrologian. And the ninja. Yeah, that was added in the patches, right? Yeah. Hey! Look at me! Bam, bam, bam. Look at all those chickens. This just brings back fond memories for me personally. I love this expansion so much. Oh? Some fishing. This is the only thing in the game that I have under level 70. My fishing is level 22. I have every job, like war or magic, at 90. But I have blue mage at 70. But fishing is still 22. Love them showing off all the chocobo customization as well. It's really cool. And the flying, of course. That was new with this expansion. These areas are going to be so interesting to go and look at when we have the visual upgrade coming in just a few weeks. The homie. I'm gonna be relaxed with spoilers during all this, so don't worry. I'm not gonna... Yeah. Probably shouldn't watch this in case you haven't beaten specific expansions, because you might see something new, but I'm still not gonna, like, point on that thing and be like, whoa. Oh yes, my least favorite zone of this expansion. Those things are terrifying to me. I don't know why. I find them terrifying. Look at that, dude. So cool. They're like, we saw it. Let's turn back. It's pretty cool. R.I.P. I guess. Wah, wah, wah. There's the Dark Knight. Now to make him my best friend. And then take his job. Because Dark Knight is my profession, sir. Bow, 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 bow. There's a lot of black chocobos there. The coolest of chocobos. He has a neat hat. Oh. Where is this? 'Cause I don't remember this fight. Yeah! Wonder what's in that cloud. Oh. The Ishgard music. I love the music of this expansion. It's so damn good. Everyone, are we ready? Let's go. Bam, 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 bam. You know what? They're showing a lot. I reserve the right to at least shout character names at things showing up. Without spoiling anything further. So let's fight Nidhogg here. Get him. Pretty cool, showing off some little combat here. Maybe some new moves that were added with the expansion and stuff like that. Since I have no idea what the characters looked like in 2.0 combat-wise. I'm assuming they're showing some new stuff in here, but I have no idea of knowing, sadly. There you go. Sending his dad's face on him? That's mean. Wah, 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 wah. 19,997. That is with the game itself still running in the background. So, you know. Like I said before, we're not here for the test score. That's not why we're here. We're here to see what they showed off when they actually put these things out back in the day. That was Heavensward. That was kind of cool. That was, as soon as that Ishgard music hit, dude, the nostalgia I feel from something I played for the first time almost 3 years ago now. I think I hit Heavensward in like August of 2021. I started playing in June 2021, so I'm actually like on my 3rd year anniversary basically today. I think I started June 11th or something like that. It's actually in the description of my first video. Hold on, I can check. It is. Okay, first video here. View on YouTube. Okay. Let's see here. More. Show more. It doesn't say in the description. I know I've added it to the information about the video. Hold on. Edit. Scroll down. Recording date, July 7th. July? It has to be June 7th, right? Not July. Yeah. I started playing this before they shut down my place of work. They shut us down on June 31st, I think. June 30th, I mean. Yeah, they shut us down on June 30th. And I was already playing then, so... It has to be June 7th. Not July. Right? Hold on. Character. What's like the first achievement you get? Yeah, this one maybe? To crush your enemies. Let's go to the Mog station. Now I'm actually like invested in finding out about this. Hold on. Let's start the music again. Let's go to the... Let's log into the Mog station and look at my character. You can see your achievements with dates on there, I think. Hi. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, here we go. Huh. July 7th. Maybe I didn't start playing before quitting our job. Weird. Okay, so it's a month left until my 3-year anniversary. Never mind. I guess I was just wrong. Happens. Happens a lot to me, sadly, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. So, Stormblood. Stormblood is the expansion where I stood and just did a bunch of side activities for 2 years. I stopped at the end of 3.0 and I did not progress the story for 2 years. Almost 2.5. Until very recently, where I played through the patches of Stormblood and then Shadowbringers and then Endwalker. And it's been a joy, and I've played through all of it here on Twitch. And everything is going to be uploaded on YouTube, which is... I'm really looking forward to it. Just getting to get it all out there, and then as well as getting to play Dawntrail, like actually streaming it from the start. It's going to be really fun. But yeah, for 2 years I sat at the end of 3.0, beat the story 3.0, and then just stopped. Partially because I felt kind of drained after having done nothing else for 3 months, basically, but play this. And also the story kind of left me feeling a bit, you know, about it. I loved Heavensward, but then Stormblood kind of took the winds out of my sail for a little bit. Had I done the patches, that would not have been the case, because they are banging. Those patches are banging. But yeah. I spent a lot of time in this expansion, because during those 2 years I did a lot of leveling, I did a lot of collecting. So yeah, I basically... I spent 2 years in Stormblood, basically. 4.0, I mean. I've been saying 3.0 this entire time. 4.0. Just stay there for 2 years. So this expansion is probably the... It froze? Okay. This expansion is the one I've spent the most time in. For sure. Like, no doubt about it. But yeah, let's actually get into it. Let's check out the Stormblood benchmark, shall we? I think I can do this now. Okay. Statue of Rhalgr. And there's me. Yeah. And this is basically the look of the character that's stayed since this. Because now the hair on the sides is thicker, so you can't see the whole tattoo on my character. So this is basically what I've looked like this entire time now. Yeah. Hello. I love the Alamegan Resistance outfit. It's so cool. Nice. Bam, 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 bam. Hell yeah. Look at all those chocobos. Nice. Flamethrowers for the machinist, okay. Yeah. Nice. Hey, look at that. He's in here? Cool. Or wait, no, maybe that's not the job trainer. Maybe that's just the Mikote. Because it's Sharoon Tia, right? I don't think he has blonde hair. Never mind. Yeah, look at that. Man, I started this game as a monk, so this is very satisfying to watch. Kogane. Why are they playing this song? I can't hear this after watching Jesse Cox play through the game. Nice. Samurai! Samurai was my ultimate goal when I started playing the game. I found out Monk and Samurai shared armor type. And I like monks in general in games, so I was like, that's perfect. I'll start as a monk, and then when I can play as Samurai, I'll swap over to Samurai. And I did. I played Samurai for a long time. Heaven on high. All the Mughals hanging out. That's more wildlife. Oh shit. Why is Ultros there? Why was Ultros in the corner? That's beautiful. As someone who played Final Fantasy VI growing up, I always appreciate a little bit of extra Ultros in my life. Jesus. Collector's Edition mount. Sildra, I think it's called. I do believe it's called Sildra. So good. This song is great. It's not playing in the right zone, but Oh. You fight that? Interesting. I fly using that. Oh. Damn. That's a wide boy. Oh, hell yeah. Yes. I love that boss. It was the first thing I saw from this game. And I saw it when Dodger Dex Bonus played it when Stormblood came out, I think. I started fighting Susanoo. And I was very impressed. Do it! Protected by the tank, very nice. Am I about to limit break him? What am I doing? Oh god. Very nice. And then we have all the artifact armors. Nice. That was cool. That was very cool. I'm surprised they didn't play Kain's theme, honestly. That was very nice. Like that a lot. Very nice. Stormblood makes me kind of nostalgic, honestly. It's nowhere near the level of Heavensward, but I do like think back very fondly of both Ralgur's Reach and Kugane a lot. It's a very cozy expansion in a way. The patches are depressing as hell, you know, but they're great. So, yeah. Let's check out Shadowbringers. This is the one I'm the most excited about because in Shadowbringers, the benchmark is going to have you as a Dark Knight. And guess what I play most of the time in this game before Viper comes out? Dark Knight. So I'm very excited about this. I was contemplating between choosing the artifact armor from Heavensward or the one that's actually advertised in Shadowbringers, because I love the Chaos armor from Heavensward, but I think the Shadowbringers artifact armor is more fitting for this. And hopefully it brings, like, if I picked the Chaos armor, I'm assuming it would swap the weapon. And the most important thing in this is that I get to wield the Shadowbringer. When I got there, when I played through the game, I was ecstatic getting that weapon. So you best believe we're using it in this video. Here we go. Here we go. Shadowbringers. What an expansion. Do it. Yes, start. Go, go, go. Dramatic. Yep, there's the Shadowbringer. Best sword in the game. Look at this. The Warrior of Darkness. Damn. So cool. What a goddamn expansion, dude. Their collector's edition mounts. And of course, that thing. Look at that, dude. Beautiful. Ba ba. Da 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 da. Honestly, the music in Shadowbringers is absolutely incredible. But I do think there is one expansion that has better music. We'll talk about it soon. Yeah! God damn, my character is so cool. $2019. Oh! This song is great. Bum, 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 bum. Down we walk, lost in the flood. I actually joined the game during Shadowbringers. I think it was during patch 5.5 that I started playing. In, I guess, July 2021. I thought it was June, but apparently it was July 2021. There I am! The homie! Yes. You want to team up as tanks? Uriange, Alphino, the whole gang's here. We fall. Do it, Alizé. Bring him down. What is that thing, dude? I don't know if I've ever even seen it. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this is the town from Berserk. This is where they fight trolls and then an ogre and a kelpie in Berserk. When she stands on top of the church. Look, the layout is the exact same. If you've read Berserk, that little town there under the water looks exact same. It's weird. And you can get a pixie here, you know, like Puck, to have with you as a minion. I did that for a long time. Oh, this might be my favorite mount, the Amaro. Amaro. Still don't remember what the pronunciation is, but I love that mount so much. So cool. We ride to fight. So fun. Hello. There's the dancer, okay. And another gunbreaker. Phoenix, very nice. That we walk is lost in the flood. Dude, look at that! This time I was the tank taking the big hit for the DPS. Cool. Party pose. Nice. Very nice. Showcasing the dancer limit break. Hell yeah, dude. And this expansion has a great amount of job artifact armors. They all look pretty great. The monk and gunbreaker really stand out to me. I think they look the best, probably. There we go. That was Shadowbringers. That was really cool. I love that expansion so much, dude. It's probably my favorite. Like, when I played through it, it was overhyped to shit. Like, everyone was like, it's the best, it's so fucking... So, every step of the way, I was like, I'm waiting for this to, like, really wow me. Because everyone says it's the best. And I think that put an unfair expectation on the expansion for me. Because for a lot of it, early on, I didn't feel it at all. It took a major turn later on, but like at first I was kind of underwhelmed when I started playing it, to be honest. Now though, with the whole package, you know, having seen and played through all of it, and then going back watching Jesse Cox play through all of Shadowbringers, giving me a second chance to look at everything without everyone being like, this is going to be incredible, just with me already having played it. Just getting to see someone else play it. Like, at this point, I think this is the best expansion. No doubt. But I think going to someone who hasn't played it yet and be like, this is the best shit in the entire game, it's going to blow your socks off, I think that hurts it, honestly. At least it did for me, initially. Now I think it is the best. Absolute, like there's no, honestly, I've been saying for a long time that Heaven's Sword is still my favorite, but honestly, there's no doubt that Shadowbringers is the best expansion in this game. Like, as soon as you have 5.3 added to the equation, there's no question anymore. Like, there's no question. Shadowbringers is an amazing package and a great expansion to this. It might be one of the best MMO expansions that exists. So it's like, it's incredible. I just fair warning, you know, if you have friends playing through the game, don't hype it up as the best thing ever, you know? Because usually it has the opposite effect that you're looking for, sadly. However, something that was not hyped to shit for me was Endwalker. And that is our next benchmark. Endwalker was not hyped to shit for me. And I thoroughly enjoyed the entire thing. I really did. Let's look at the benchmark. Because I am really curious what they put in here. Considering what was in the actual expansion, I'm very curious to see what they managed to put in here. Little snowy fight scene. Is that a Final Fantasy VI reference? Sure as shit looks like it. Okay. Again with the collector's edition mounts. Yeah, we're a paladin now, baby. This paladin armor is insanely cool. Yeah. And of course the moon. What? Haha, I joined the enemy team. sick. Oh yeah. I was about to say Lim Solomensa at first, but then I saw the statue. That's not what this is. Is this a faster version of this song? And Walker is the first benchmark with screenshots. Okay. My boy Alfino doing some light reading. Oh shit. Me in the doorway. Well, that's that for that book. Guess Winnie the Pooh will have to wait till next time. Let's go. Okay. This is a very active street compared to what I remember. That samurai outfit is great. The monk one is A tier. Dark Knight and Paladin, both great. Ninja 2, they have some Estinian. Yes. Male Vieira. Oh. A bunch of named characters standing on buildings. Speaking of named characters. Yeah, my boy Emmerich. And Ian. What the hell is that thing doing here? Nice. Someone gonna do a limit break? Woo. Okay. Did a huge uppercut with a sword. My boy. Yay. Oh, Twin Tanya? Is that the name of that dragon? I really want that mount, man. It's like recruit a friend tied, so. Go into the tower. Tower of Zot, right? Getting some Sage action. Oh, hello. This is cool. I really enjoy Xenos as a character, man. There was the limit break. Woo. To be continued. Man. Oh, that was the end. Okay. That was really fun. Wait. What is my character doing in the back here in a monk outfit and pink hair? Well, well. Seems like he has a second job. He's also just standing in the background of everyone's benchmark. Funnily enough, though, speaking of my character, there is actually... I've finally found an NPC in the game that genuinely looks just like my character. He's in the gold saucer, just to sidetrack for a few seconds. Before we dive into the meat and potatoes of this, which is the Dawntrail benchmark. Let's see. It's over here, right? I think. Yep. His name is Y, which is very apt. But yeah. This is just straight up my character. At the entry to the Fall Guys event. Now, sure, he doesn't have dark brown beard, and he has different hair, different eye color, but the face is almost identical. This is like age 30 versus age 55, I feel. Yeah, I finally found an NPC that looks like my character, and his name is Y. Okay. Let's dive into the last one, shall we? The last benchmark, and it's the 1.1 for Dawntrail. So this is the updated benchmark. I have only used this for the automated screenshot at the beginning, where it zooms in on your character's face and takes a screenshot. Otherwise, I've seen nothing. Nothing. So, I'm really excited about this. Let's go. Updated graphics. Here we go. And with a slightly new look for my character. New hairstyle for a new adventure. Now, I've seen nothing more from this. I've only seen up to that screenshot. Now it's all new. New music as well. Didn't even think about that. Dawntrail. Let's see all this new content. So excited for this. Just 3 weeks away. Less than 3 weeks. Look at that. The detailed shadow interaction and stuff. Very good. The grass looks so much better. He's interacting with a lot of items. Okay. lot of different attacks going on here. Look at that Chocobo struggling. Woo! I can't wait to play Viper, dude. Saw blade. Hell yeah, dude. Darth Maul stance. Oh! Well, I'm glad I didn't look at this before playing through the story. 'Cause now I know she's here. What the hell is that thing? And Wu Klamat as well. Dude, the Dark Knight armor. And there's the tiger with the snake tail. I need that mount. Some real action music in this. Lamont is tanking all the way for us. Cool. These lizard people. So cool. Hey! The Picto with the Moogle and all that stuff. So much fun. Whoa. And now she's the tank absorbing the hit. I like that reoccurring thing. Whoa! This time I got to do the limit break. Nice. Nice, clean. Ooh, that Dragoon armor is very nice. The Monk one looks really cool as well. And the Dark Knight. Not bad at all. That was fun. God damn, that was fun. There's so much about Dawntrail that just screams fun more than anything else. And yeah, that was great. That was great. I did run the entire benchmark in the background once. Like, I started it because I knew it took screenshots. And I heard one of them was the actual, like, score you get at the end. So I do have the screenshots of when I ran the thing and walked away. And on that, I want to see what my score actually is when I'm not running like the game at the same time. Let's see here. Where is it? So that was the first time I actually saw it. But like I said, I had it running as I walked out of the room to get all the screenshots from it. So this is what it was when I actually tried it fully. Load time was a bit long for me, 11 seconds, but that's with DLSS, and it got me 1700, 899 score. So I'm fine with that. That feels pretty okay to me. Basically everything maxed. I can live with that. I feel. DLSS is a nice addition. Absolutely. It's very, very nice of them to actually put it in. That's a weird sentence out of context. Yeah, it's weird that it took them this long to finally add real full 4K supports. Yeah. You hear that? What could that mean? Okay, that doesn't... Yeah, it does work. Okay, good. Buddy. The benchmark. So in here, I have added so many characters and so many versions of my character to just get the face screenshot at the beginning. And as you can see, I've even made our boy Manderville and his dad. Put them in there to just get screenshots of up close of what they look like now with the updated graphics. So it's been very fun. Here's Beast from the X-Men. You know, as you do. My Ellison. My Aura. My Lalafell, which is basically Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist in accurate size. My Viera I made. Chrane Carmine himself. A Rogadin I made, which is a complete ripoff of the Rogadin from the Shadowbringers storyline towards the end of Calusia the second time you're there. With the Chais, the guy who helps them, because I think that's the best look for a Rogadin. So I just straight up ripped that look. What the Midlander, what's his name, Derplander, what he used to look like when pre-made with the new hair, and this is what he looks like now pre-made with the new hair. So his nose is different and his jawline is different. Otherwise he's mostly the same. And his hair color is different as well. So they did change the preset for the default guy. Here's Guts from Berserk. Yeah. But let's actually have a look at the new female Rothgars, because I haven't looked at them at all yet. Do they have a different... No, okay. It's the same description over here. Helions and the Lost. Is that the same as the male Rothgar? Yeah. So here I ran a Helion on my Rothgar. I feel like we should do it here as well. Their mid-height is 191 centimeters. Jesus. These are tall women. Okay, so for all the people out there that like your cat ladies, you can do this to them as well. Of course. Why wouldn't you? They have a slider for that on Lalafels for some ungodly reason, so of course the cat ladies are gonna get one. We have a donkey tail, a cat tail, another cat tail, and another donkey tail. I don't know why you would put a donkey tail on a cat, but it's a thing. This is how Rogadin females die with furry applause. Nice. I think this is how the Mikote might be mixed with the Rogadin player base. I think we're gonna have some migration from both camps on this one. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Mikote is gonna go from being 90% to being 20%. I think they're gonna go from 90% to 79, 80%. I don't think they're losing that many people. I just think that this is a middle ground between the cat fans and the big mommy fans, and I think there's some crossover in there. And I think both groups are gonna lose a few people, but I don't think this is gonna make that big of a dent. But there is absolutely audiences in both camps for this, I think. She has a mustache. At least I always thought this was a mustache. Maybe it's like just their whiskers. Let's do this one, I think. Do we want eyebrows for a cat? Probably not. Okay. Okay, so what can you look like? You can also be Beast from X-Men, that's cool. Oh, you can be very yellow. Whoa. Hello! It's a crazy amount of colors in here. Very cool. Different hairs. What the hell? They gave the main character hairstyle to the Rothgar as well. That's pretty funny. Let's run this. Oh boy, detailing. Detailing details, I guess. This is very cool. Okay. Oh, wow. You can do some really specific colors in here. Actual, like, you mean like the split on the player base of what they actually play? I'm assuming female Mikote is very high. Really? Oh, because Japan. Male here is the most popular? I would never have guessed. But that's Midlanders, right? Not Highlanders. Yeah. Alright, I should probably do this, like the biggest change they put in here. God damn, that does a lot. Look at this. This is the old lighting for character creator. This is the change. Boom. Like, when you can see the actual in-game lighting of your character. That's enormous indifference. God damn. Becomes 4th or 5th popular in the end game with female Mikote leading by quite a bit. Doesn't surprise me. Or females are second. Yeah. Not surprised by either of those, to be honest. I would assume Rogadin are very low on the list just in general. And the same, I would assume the same of Highlander here as well. Because I feel like you rarely see them at all. Fur pattern. I'm sorry I have to do this to you. We're gonna look at these. Okay, let's do the basic one. Yep, sure was. Jaw. Damn, she can have a real strong chin. Look at that. The jawline on that's crazy. Eye shape. Ooh. What are we gonna rock here? That looks pretty cool. Dude, the update to the eyes in this is great. That sounds huge. Fang length. Oh. Maybe I do want the eyebrows. I thought it would look distracting, but it kind of doesn't. Kind of works. Oh. Tattoo color. Honestly, you know what? Let's do that. See what we can do with face paint on this. I don't hate this. Actually looks kind of decent. Double eyebrow. Why is she standing in such a weird position? There we go. What? This just sounds like Mikasa from Attack on Titan. If she was allowed to be excited. So far, 4 is the best. Four is still the best. Yeah. This voice fits very well. That sounds like a genuinely real laugh. That was weird. And we have a winner. Okay, now I'm only thinking about the hair color. Where is it? No. Fur color? Yeah. Can we do something different with this? Maybe. Maybe just make it slightly darker? I don't know. Maybe that. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Poster in the last slot. Fem Rothgar. I think that's how you spell it. And let's actually watch the benchmark with this character. Why not? What gear do we want to put you in? Perfect. That's kind of cool. Maybe a simple strife. Jesus, that is wide. Like over the shoulders. God damn. Perfection. Is it this? Let's do that. Let's check that out in the benchmark. And then we'll call it for the benchmark. Well, not call it completely because we still have the job action trailer, but call it for the benchmark at least. Let's see here. Let's check it out. Let's see what the new Rothgar looks like in action, shall we? The detail on her is insane. I'm pretty satisfied with the look too. Dawntrail. What the hell is this expansion gonna be? So do I get a passing grade on the customization of this, or? I feel like she looks pretty cool. She is doing some damage. Very nice. What are those giant dudes? They're almost 3 meters tall. Have to be. Oh, come out! Kryle! Oh, she's wearing the earring. Who is that guy? Alpacas? I really hope we get alpaca mounts. The areas look really nice. I have no idea, dude. If it's not Rogadin, then I have no clue. Yeah. Look at our girl go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yay! That warrior artifact armor is kind of cool. Damn! That was the Hrothgar. They look great. The new Hrothgar look great. That was awesome. Those are all the benchmarks. Ugh. Those were indeed all the benchmarks. That was great. Those were all awesome. Now cut to the secret extra 1.0 benchmark we have here at the end. That I watched first, technically. Okay. And for those of us here, we're going to watch the Job action trailer.